So lame. A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same. A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same.
Lost and I'm tripping, I should blaze, but in my damn mind, I could hit a landmine. Not even a hand sign pointing which direction is straight up. I'm just lost in my ways too. I wish I was Babe Ruth, so someone would think I'm the greatest. But instead, people hate you, lying to your face, telling all the wrong ways, trying to stray up. I put my headphones on all the way up, light a J up, put my A game face on like a slayer. All the AR guys don't wanna play up. If they got a billion name, boy, better pay up. Driving me insane, homie, straight up. If it bubbles at the surface, my temper spitting curses, doing disservice. I'll just the vermin, I'm better than that, because I'm so down to earth, but I'm still attacking while barely intact.
A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same. A lot of folks wanna see me losing this game, but I'ma make it so y'all remember the name. I'm going through love, and I'm going through pain. It's like as things change, they just staying the same.
Welcome back. Oh, yeah. It is a beautiful March 31st and a Tuesday at that. That's right. It's TKO Tuesday, baby. I'm the host of this here segment, this here channel, this here awesomeness and proceedings we have for you. I'm Gav. I do this shit every single day of the week, baby. I give you guys MMA and boxing tips, picks, parlays, tricks, you know, all of that shit. And I'm back again because it's Tuesday, and you know what we do on Tuesdays, gang. God bless you, Alexa Grasso. You deserve to be every thumbnail from here on out. We come and look at TKOs, baby. Whether it's boxing, whether it's MMA, we watch them knockouts. We look at the best ones, top level, of course. Now we're talking PFL, One, Rise, and UFC. We're talking DAZN, PBC, Top Rank. We're talking that type of stuff, all right? We're not talking your Cage Warriors. We're not talking your octagons, okay? I leave that to the real ones. I leave that to the lazy beds out there, all right? For me, I'm just a fan doing what I can, okay? Now, if you guys appreciate what we do on this here channel, and you would be so kind, I mean, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, baby. Scan that QR code right there. If you scan that QR code, it'll subscribe you to the YouTube channel. And if you become a member of this channel, and if you like a lot of these videos and you become active in this chat, man, let me tell you, life just instantaneously gets better. Yes, it does. I promise you it does. Things just start going your way the second you subscribe and the second you become a member to this channel. You know why? Because we care and we want you to win, and we win over here. I mean, last week wasn't, it is what it is. But don't forget, we got merch too, baby. You see it behind me. Clubber, Subber, Dubber tees. I'm not even going to say it. You see the site right there. Go ahead. Type it in. Peruse. Get you some stickers. Get you some shirts. Get you what you need. XL and large only currently. I'm sorry for my little people and my super big people. We're a little sizest currently, but we will expand our horizons once we get going here. I mean, we'll get going soon. New merch ordering going soon, if I can be honest. I mean, a couple more orders fly off them shelves, and the shot glasses are coming too, gang. And the shot glasses are coming too. I'm just saying, real easy for me to do over here. A glass, I don't even care. I don't even care. I got the packaging for it. All right. One more round shop. Go ahead and get you some. Also, follow on social, baby. We put out parlays, we put out social cut downs, graphics, all types of things. We get active. You might see me in somebody's comments. You know, one more round fights, baby. Go ahead and follow. I might entertain you in some way, shape, or form. Also, we live tweet for the fights on one more round. FA, fuck you, Elon. It's the only one that has to be different because of the character limit. God damn it, Elon. You're a little bitch. Remember, Elon, you can catch these hands any day of the week, little bitch. Anyways, also catch me on Main Card Minute. Putting belt to ass. Ask my opponents how it went for him. I mean, I'm like 3-1 over there. I'm just kicking ass, taking names. MMA knowledge, that's me. Let's go, baby. I'm the people's champ. Catch me on Prop Quiz. But anyways, guys, you know what we came here to do. I mean, it's TKO Tuesday. You seen the name of the event. You see what we do consistently every Tuesday this year thus far since we've had events. We go over the best knockouts, baby. And we rank them 1 to 10. If you haven't been here before, we have a running list. Okay. Let me get into these comments. Lazy in this piece. Throwing up that smoke emoji, the one more round emoji. Oh, yeah, you get custom emojis too if you're a member. Shout out to Lazy. Me Rocket says you're a liar. You don't do it every day. You don't do Thursday. Thursday's coming, baby. Maybe this week. Who knows? Thursday's coming. Thursday's coming. All right. At least the next two, I believe. If not this one, definitely the one after that. But Thursday's coming too. Me Rocket. I'm covering every single day of the week for you. And you guys have the nerve to not subscribe and share. Man. I thought I meant something to you people. Tough. Lazy gifts a one more round membership. Lazy, you're a king. You're a king. And I'm just a mere jester in your court. Wow. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you gifting the one more round membership. And guess who gets to join this wonderful, blossoming family? Well, it's Jake Lawton. Jake Lawton, 1814, receives a membership from Lazy Biz. Shout out to you, Jake. I hope you enjoy it. Your life's going to get better from here on out, brother. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, guys, it's Tuesday. Let's get into it, right? First thing we got to do, we got to button everything up. And we start off with MMA. Everybody knows we start off with MMA, then we get into our boxing. That's how we start all our live streams. We start with MMA, we end with boxing. Even when you watch on a Saturday night, you start with MMA, it ends by midnight, probably 11 something, and you watch that boxing card till about 1:30, don't you? And that's how we do it here. That's how we do it here. So first, let's talk about the best knockouts this year. Okay? And we have lists, so we must go over them. Now, first, I will present you the boxing one, and then I will present you the MMA one. After the MMA one, we will look at our MMA knockouts from this past week, look at our new list, then we will do the same with boxing. Okay? Let's check out the best knockouts this year thus far in MMA. I mean, starting from the top, Mauricio Hufi defeats Rafael Fiziev via TKO punches round 2, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Some people don't think this deserves to be a top spot. Maybe there's some moving this week. Melky Costa in the number 2 spot, defeating Dan Ige via spinning back kick, round 1, 4 minutes and 56 seconds. In the 3 spot, Nikolai Varetnikov defeats Nico Price via TKO punches, round 1, 1 minute and 42 seconds. In the 4 spot, Taylor Lapilus defeats Kasim Kasimov via TKO punches, round 3, 47 seconds. A lot of dispute about this one this week. This one may have dropped a lot. In the 5 spot, Kichiro Nakamura defeats Sebastian Fundora via TKO knee, round 3, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. This was to win the Road to UFC tournament. In the 6th spot, Kiyomo Akimoto defeats Patchy Mix via TKO punch and soccer kicks and rise in round 2, 1 minute and 31 seconds. In the 7th spot, Uros Medic defeats Jeff Neal via KO punch, round 1, 1 minute and 19 seconds. In the 8th spot, Damian Penis defeats Wesley Schultz via TKO strikes, round 1, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. In the 9th spot, Caselo Van Steenis defeats Fabian Edwards via KO elbows, round 3, 1 minute and 48 seconds. And in the 10th spot from PFL, Luciano Pereira defeats Kevin Cordero via KO punches, round 1, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So those are the top 10 knockouts in MMA we have this year. And we have an entire slew of knockouts this week that we get to add to the list. And guess what? I'm going to show you almost every single one of them. Okay? I'm one of those. I'm a diehard for this shit, baby. Let's get into it. Let's start off with UFC. I almost said Lou. UFC Seattle. Lazy says this is helpful because I regularly forget what knockouts have happened. Yeah, Lazy, this was my way of keeping a good ranking at the end of the year because I felt that a lot of these good knockouts fall through the cracks. And if we had a running list, we'd be able to keep them more readily in our minds as well. Even if it's just the text, if we don't watch them over and over again. And obviously we will have like a half year show where we look at the top 10 and remind ourselves why they're the top 10s again. And then, there's and there's some dispute. You got your vote matters. If I see you guys saying this one doesn't deserve to be on the list, this one's too high, I do move it down. Okay, and I rewatch them myself every single week to make sure that they do deserve to be on these lists and as high as they are. So I hope you guys enjoy this list, and I hope it becomes something in the MMA community that people like because I just want a space for everybody to come by and see all the knockouts and finishes throughout the year on the top level events. Costello Van Penis should have the top KOs. This is me rocking. I spent real money and I'm number 3. This is bullshit. Okay, number 2. Now number 1. Let's fucking go. I'm calling Grasso being on the KO of the year list because that's an easy call, says Octopus. Oh yeah, for sure making the top 10. I don't know if she makes top 5. I don't know if she makes top 3. I don't know if she's the top knockout. I don't know. I really don't know. But we will go over the list. Okay, so let's start with UFC Seattle to have some new KOs on the list. Let's start with Joe Pyfer headlining the event, and he defeats Israel Adesanya via KO ground and pound, round 2, 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Israel Adesanya looked good until he didn't, man. Until he didn't. I mean, Joe Pyfer was putting some hands on him. Let's show it. Look at this. Joe Pyfer just barraging him at the beginning of round 2, just landing power strikes for every Izzy strike. He's just landing a big haymaker. I mean, come on. Joe, give us a break, man. He's one of our favorites. You're going to go in here and give him a drubbing like this? How dare you? And then we go to the actual finish where he gets Izzy down to the ground and just pounds him out like one of his. Oh, forget it. Joe Pyfer just pounds out Israel Adesanya, gets the finish there at the end of round 2. So shout out to Joe Pyfer. He gets a nice TKO. I don't know if it's going to join our list anytime soon. It's just one of your standard ground and pound KOs. But we move on from there. Alexa Grasso defeats Macy Barber via KO punch. Round 1, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. I heard some of my MMA colleagues, namely seeing a video from Ariel Helwani saying that this is the knockout of the year. This is a very good knockout. Don't get me wrong. But knockout of the year, those are strong words. Those are strong words, in my opinion. We Fight on Night TV says Grasso knockout of the year. So far, We Fight on Night TV really think so. Okay. All right. Well, let's look at this knockout here. I mean, Alexa Grasso, queen. What a left from this young lady. Oh. And then wrapping up a sub that she didn't even need after it. I mean, and if you wanted all angles, we will have it for you. Don't worry, baby. Look at, right down the pipe. And then hit her with a nice little right hook at the end for no reason. And then wrapped up the fucking choke for no reason at all. Alexa Grasso, you savage. I love you, Alexa Grasso. That was a fantastic KO at the right time. When everybody starts doubting you, you come back and get the absolute nastiest highlight of your career on somebody that you already beat, on somebody that has been talking a lot of smack on social, in person, all the things. You came in here and put her down, and quickly. But I must say that there are points off for this being an opponent that you have beaten already. Okay. A little bit points off for that, I must say. And we have seen Maycee Barber hurt before, nearly finished before. So this wasn't anything new for us per se, but still a very good knockout. Now let's get some all angles in this piece just because we have to. What timer? This thing's going crazy. Oh, why? Just why? You know what? I got to full screen this one. Just because Alexa deserves it. Alexa, show him how you get down. Alexa, show him how you get down, girl. Do it. Oh, Alexa Grasso. Shout out to you. We Fight on Night TV says, what up, everyone? He also says, insane. Not many people get slept like that. The ref couldn't even react fast enough to get there before the choke. That is a great point. And she had her out for a little bit. I don't know how much of that was disbelief. I don't know how much of that was actually her body not reacting. I don't know how much of that was her actually unconscious, but it looked scary afterwards. Shout out to Maycee Barber for reacting on social media, addressing everything, getting up afterwards. Shout out to Alexa Grasso being super respectful. What a knockout, though. Definitely, in my opinion, a top fiver of the year for sure. Top 5 for sure. Let's move on. Larian Douglas defeats Julian Erosa via KO punches. Round 1, 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Shout out to my boy Juicy J. I mean, sometimes the L's come and you just can't get out of the way, you know? Juicy J, we've grown accustomed to seeing Juicy J get down like this, but he's not always on this side of it. And this time he was on this side of it. I mean, Larian Douglas just putting mitts on him. I mean, that last one, that right hook was just disrespectful. Let's be honest. Very good knockout. I'm not sure it's going to join our top 10. I hope we get some damn, it was nice though. I'm not gonna lie. It's right there. It's almost in that top 10, low key. I feel like just because it is Juicy J, it was on the main card and it is Juicy J, but we've seen Juicy J get knocked out multiple times before. And this was no surprise. We saw the end coming earlier in this fight. It could have been stopped multiple times earlier in this fight. But this is a very good knockout from Larian Douglas. So shout out to Larian Douglas. Got the biggest win of his career, announced himself on the scene, and a big win for him. Next, we have Yusri Belgarawi defeats Mansour Abdul Malik via TKO knee. Round 3, 3 minutes, 39 seconds. I told you there's a lot of KOs this weekend. We're already on our 4th on this card. All right. I believe there's like 9 on this card. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Oh, no. This is gone. All right. Well, the Yusri Belgarawi knockout's gone. Let's see if I have an all angle for you mofos. All right. I do. Here we go. All right, here we go. Oh, the big knee put him down. Oh, one hitter, quitter. Yusri Belgarawi, flying left knee. Grip that clinch, that Muay Thai clinch, and fly that left knee up towards that jaw. Ends the night for his opponent. Shout out to Yusri Belgarawi. Very nice knockout. Very nice knockout. Shout out to the king of the under 1.5. Shout out to my boy Terrence T-Rex McKinney. Never shows me love on social, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll get that Terrence T-Rex McKinney interview one day. Maybe we'll get some content done one day. Hopefully this finds him in one way, but it is what it is. Shout out to Terrence T-Rex McKinney with this beautiful head kick KO of Kyle Nelson. Oh, left head high kick, put him down, hammer fist to finish it off. Because it wasn't a one-hitter quitter, I don't think this one's anywhere near our top 10 of the year, especially since this took so many hammer fists. Who's the ref? Is that Herb? Damn, Herb. That shit was way over. Oh, Lord. But yeah, shout out to Terrence T-Rex McKinney. Huge head kick knockout win over Kyle Nelson. Tafik Masayev doesn't get a TKO win, but Ignacio Bahamondes has a nice showing in a decision loss to the man. I mean, go ahead and check out this barrage right here. These boys were swinging. Don't get it twisted. These boys were swinging. Look at that. Drops him in round one. Tafik Masayev looked like he was going to lose this fight at the beginning of this. He got dropped, but Bahamondes is landing heavy, getting takedowns, landing ground and pound. But, yeah, he ends up winning this fight, bloodying Ignacio Bahamondes up real bad. So shout out to him. Somebody that actually did get a TKO win. And I mean, didn't think this guy had it in him, but after the Bobby Green fight, he had some anger in him. Look at this knee. Left knee, puts him down. Referee's like, no. Save my boy. Chase doesn't need to get hurt like that. Got in there like his son was fighting. God damn. Don't hurt him. Oh, man. But yeah, shout out to Lance Gibson Jr. with a nice TKO win over Chase Hooper. That was round 1, 2 minutes and 56 seconds. Shout out to our girl Casey O'Neill, repping for the ladies as well on this card. I mean, if Alexa Grasso didn't enter this list, there was a chance she would have hopped in this list at a number 10 spot. I mean, we haven't had a lady display hands and drub another lady like this, I don't think, since Alexa. I'm just kidding. All right, but look at this. Jab to start it off, got her on wobbly legs, right hands aplenty, puts her up against the fence, and boom, just right hand and left hooks from hell. Oh, Casey O'Neill with the power at flyweight. Look at this lady. Left hook to start it off, and then left hooks and right straights just over and over until she found the button that put her down. Shout out to Casey O'Neill. Shout out to Casey O'Neill. That lady gave strike. And the last knockout and fight that we'll show from this UFC Seattle card. Shout out to Navajo Sterling getting his first finish in the UFC. He wins, defeating Bruno Lopez via TKO ground and pound punches. Round 2, 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Some say this fight could have ended a little bit earlier. It's okay. In the end, he still gets his TKO finish. Shout out to Navajo Sterling. Shout out to CKB. Look at him just hammer fist and elbow and punch his way to victory. Oof. Oof. What a demon this guy is, huh? Got his opponent bloodied. Look at that cut just open up after that elbow. Wow. Shout out to Navajo Sterling. Big TKO win. And those are all the knockouts that we have from UFC Seattle. That's what they mean when they say they landed on the button. She definitely hit the button. Oh, yeah. She hit that shit perfectly. Larry made Juicy J tear the club. Arosa has an iron chin. He does, man. To not get put out and to just be, just freaking clubbed like that. Oof. 627, Baku, Azerbaijan. Asu Amabaya versus Charles Johnson. Wow, Charles Johnson getting himself right back in the mix, huh? And then Energy signed a new long-term deal with the UFC. They believe in him. He will be a staple of flyweight. It's impossible for him not to be a staple of flyweight with his size and advantages and his fight style over there. I mean, come on. Shout out to Energy. Shout out to Charles Johnson. Shout out to the hood. Let's go, baby. And those are all my knockouts for UFC Seattle, but we're not done, people. We had another card. we had PFL Pittsburgh go down. That's right. PFL Pittsburgh went down. Impa Kasanganay defeats Dalton Rosta via knockout punches, round 1, 3 minutes and 18 seconds. Let this knockout speak for itself, because I truly don't know what happened here. But what happened is what happened. It'll play when it plays. It's frozen on both screens, so I'm not concerned. But okay, now I'm concerned. What's going on here? Here we go. Look at this exchange. Dalton Rosta trying to land haymakers, gets caught with a right, then a jab, then a right hand, and maybe a left hook lands, and he's just out cold. After that. Now, let me make it bigger so you guys can see this a little closer for yourselves. Look at this dance. He does a dance like the kid from the soccer game when he's like, oh, man. But look at this knockout. This knockout was confusing for me. You got knocked the fuck out, man. You got knocked the fuck out, man. Gosh, golly. And then the disrespectful dance afterwards. Shout out to Impa Kasanganay. Shout out to Dalton Rosta. Shout out to the guy who was his hand over his mouth like his wife and the crowd. I mean, what a knockout. Surprising. No stop points on that because we're still not sure what landed. But shout out to Impa Kasanganay for getting a huge knockout on the card. We also have a knockout to talk about. Another couple knockouts to talk about. But let's talk about Ariane Delipski de Silva. Okay? I mean, Alexa, take me to YouTube. I mean, she has some hands. Where was this in the UFC? Look at what she does to Sumiko Inaba. I mean, Sumiko Inaba always, I don't even remember Dakota putting Sumiko down. But look at what Ariane Delipski can do. Oh, put her right down, right to her back. Almost finished this in round 3 with 10 seconds left. I mean, head kick. Look at the power still in round 3. 5 seconds left. She's trying to finish her. Look at the head kick again. She wanted this finish bad. She's trying to throw superwoman punches out here. I mean, look at this thing. Let's watch it again. Gedoosh. Right down the middle. Oh, big knees. Oh, it's tough to see Sumiko take these shots. Somebody give her an easier test. My Lord. These people that they're giving Sumiko, they don't like her, huh? They don't like her at all. They love this guy, though. Alexi Pergandi takes on Julio Arce and wins by unanimous decision. 29-28 across the board. Look at this. Look, big elbow over the top. Drops Arce in round 1. Oh, man. And look, he's already bloodied, so you can tell that Burgundy was putting some hands on him. You can tell some hands are being dropped on my boy here. Look at it. He has to resort to the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu. He got dropped so hard. My lordy, lordy, lord. Shout out to Alexi Pergandi. That's not the only time these boys went at it in this fight. Check this out. Check this out as well. I'll just make it big off rip. This is being slow, so let me restart it now. There you go. Oh, look at that knee right at the middle in round 2 from Alexi Pergandi. It's a miracle he didn't get the finish. And I don't know how this was only 29-28, brother. I don't know how this was only 29-28. Alexi Pergandi looks fantastic. All the training with Ian Machado Gary has paid off. He's using his length down at featherweight, and it's working well because he is a very big featherweight. Shout out to Alexi Pergandi in the PFL, man. I've been checking out this kid for a while. He looks really good. His striking's really good. His ground game's getting better. His anti-wrestling is getting fantastic, and he's going to start to be a problem in the PFL, man, at featherweight. Shout out to Alexi Pergandi. Big win. Taking out a UFC veteran like that. He's fought very tough guys. He's fought Dan Ige, okay, and didn't finish him. Jack Cartwright defeats Alan Bagasso via split decision. I only mention this fight because we got to also watch another couple exchanges between some guys going at it. Pause. I mean, I have to refresh this every time. What are we doing? Here we go. Whoo! What was it? It was like a backhand right of a right hook. What was it, man? He damn near finished the fight with this. He actually ends up losing this fight, believe it or not. It looked like he had him out right there. But this referee just gave Cartwright every single chance to get back into this fight. It almost got the gilly too. Look at this. Oh man, gets out of it though. Cartwright with some freaking heart on him, brother. Look at this again. Gidoosh drops him. Oh, shout out to Alan Bagasso. He's gonna be fun to watch in the PFL. But Jack Cartwright gets the win. Dakota Bush defeats Robert Watley via knockout punches. Round 1, 34 seconds. Take a gander and a goose and all that other shit too. Oh, the way his body was jumping after he landed that ground and pound. That's what gets me every time, man. When the body starts to jump in, when they have no control and you're basically treating them like a fucking marionette puppet. Oh my God, bro. Those get me every time. Look at it again. Watch his legs jump when he hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Shout out to Dakota Bush. 2 Dakotas in the PFL are a problem. Dakota Ditcheva and Dakota Bush. My word. Shout out to Dakota. If you got the name Dakota, you're a problem. If you got the name Dakota, you must be a problem. From now on, I do not doubt anybody with the name Dakota. All right? Dakotas are all right with me. I almost had my Dakota shirt on for this stream. I was this close. To putting my Dakota shirt on for this stream. Man, what a knockout. What a knockout from Dakota Bush. And last but not least, a knockout that we have to mention, because this knockout comes from a UFC veteran going into the PFL, taking on a number 10 ranked PFL opponent, going to war with them for 2 rounds, taking it into round 3, almost going the distance, finding the finish in spectacular fashion and celebrating in spectacular fashion. Shout out to 10 out of 10 on stop points, Josh Fremd, for his knockout of Jarrah El-Salawi. Check this knockout out, gang. I mean, execution on 10. Look at it again if you missed it. Left hook over the top, finishing shots, got his opponent completely out, throws the mouthpiece into the crowd, celebrates on top of the cage with a scream celly into the cam, got him going wild. What kind of debut do you want? Because that's as good as it gets right there. That's as good as it gets right there. Josh Fremd in the PFL. Wowzers. Actually, this might not have been his debut. I might be capping on that debut that I just said. Let me check. I mean, this might have been his second fight in the let me see. Let me double check that. Nope. Yeah, this was his first fight in the PFL. And for his debut to go that well, brother, I mean, you can't beat that. Do we have some replay action? Let's get some replay action on that. Oh, clean. And then the finishing shot. Clean is all. Nah, brother. That's top 10. Brother, that's top 10. Bro, with the stakes coming in, relatively unknown, you haven't been doing well in the UFC. You come over here, take a top 10 guy in their promotion, go to war with this guy for 3 rounds, get a left hook finish like that, and to finish it off. Brother, Josh Fremd, what a knockout. And I had to end our MMA knockouts with that one. Those were all the knockouts from PFL Pittsburgh, baby. That Wannabe Biff from Back to the Future got floored. That was an early stoppage. Rasta was defending every shot. Lipsky would obliterate Dakota Fanning. Pergandi versus Lopez would be a great battle of the mullets. Ooh, not bad. Is Dakota Bush related to George Bush? And then not to mention Fremd is from Pittsburgh. Yeah, and to get it done in your hometown, brother. Oh, well put, Lazy. Had the hometown crowd pressure too. I can't believe you're openly showing the fights again. Haven't I reported you? All right. And with that being said, chat, those are all the knockouts in MMA for this week. So we have a massive shakeup in our top 10 MMA knockouts. It is now as follows. The number 1 spot is now occupied by Melky Costa with his spinning back kick of Dan Ige. Round 1, 4 minutes and 56 seconds. I mean, you still have to hold down that. You have to take that number 1 spot after being number 2 for so long. When you knock out a UFC veteran that has never been knocked out, and you do it with a quote unquote spectacular spinning attack in round 1, just before the round ends, yeah, Melky has to hold down the number 1 spot. I'm sorry, y'all. I know Macy Barber haters and Alexa Grasso fans really wanted that number 1 spot, but Alexa Grasso does join the top 10 list in the number 2 spot. Alexa Grasso defeats Macy Barber via KO punch. Round 1, 2 minutes and 42 seconds. I mean, she did take out somebody she did knock out. She did beat previously, albeit it was by decision. It was a spectacular finish, but I think it holds down the number 2 spot. In the number 3 spot, Hoofy was holding down 1 for a while, but he goes down to 3. He takes out Rafael Fiziev, never have been actually KO'd. His TKO loss before that was an injury. This was round 2, 4 minutes and 33 seconds in the 3 spot. In the 4 spot, Nikolai Varatnikov drops from 3. He defeats Nico Price via TKO punches. Round 1, 1 minute and 42 seconds. If you watch that knockout back, it deserves to be a top 5 knockout. Absolutely. In the 5 spot, Kishiro Nakamura defeats Sebastian Zalai via knockout. Knee, round 3, 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Last second knockout in the fight he was losing to win the Road to UFC tournament. It's a top 5er. In the 6th spot, Kyoto Akimoto defeats Patchy Mix via TKO punch and soccer kicks. Round 2, 1 minute and 31 seconds in a massive upset at the 6th spot. In the 7th spot, Uros Medic defeats Jeff Neal via KO punch. Round 1, 1 minute and 19 seconds. Beautiful knockout from Uros Medic. In the 8th spot, Costello Van Steenis defeats Fabian Edwards via KO elbows to get the championship. Round 3, 1 minute and 48 seconds. A championship elbow, Travis Brown style, deserves to be in the top 10. You guys know it. In the 9th spot, massively dropping from the 4th spot, is Taylor Lapilus defeats Kasim Kasimov via TKO punches. Round 3, 47 seconds. What a surprise KO over a very good opponent. This deserves to still be in our top 10. But for how long? And joining our top 10 list in the 10th spot, doing it in his hometown, getting a big win in his debut over a top 10 opponent in the PFL. Josh Fremd defeats Jarrah El Salawi via knockout punch. Round 3, 3 minutes and 57 seconds. And those are the top 10 knockouts in MMA for this 2026. I hope you guys enjoyed those knockouts, but we're not quite done, baby. We still got boxing to go over, okay? And before we get into our boxing knockouts this week, we must address our top 10 boxing knockouts, and they are as follows. Brandon Figueroa holding down the 1 spot, defeating Nick Ball via 12th round TKO in the waning seconds of the fight, putting him through the ropes. That is our number 1 knockout of the year. In the 2 spot, Bruce Carrington defeating Carlos Castro via 9th round KO. Shout out to Shushu Carrington out of Brooklyn. Let's go. Stand up. In the 3 spot, Dalton Smith defeats Subiel Matias via 5th round TKO, fighting him in his own style, getting a knockout in New York. Shout out to Dalton Smith. In the 4th spot, Lorenzo Parra defeating Elijah Pierce via 2nd round KO. What a surprise, drubbing him in the corner. In the 5th spot, Bektimir Melikuziev defeating Sengo Agbeko via 7th round TKO. In the 6th spot, Keyshawn Davis defeats Jermaine Ortiz via 12th round KO, dropping him with a body shot. Absolutely a top tenor. In the 7th spot, Stephen Butler defeats Ramadan Hisseni via 2nd round KO. In the 8th spot, Muhammad Alakul with his beautiful uppercut, defeating David Calabro via 2nd round KO. In the 9th spot, Brandon Poulard absolutely putting lethal hands on Charles Scott Jr. via 1st round TKO, hurting him multiple times. And in the 10th spot, holding it down for the ladies, Jade Jones on that Misfits card, dropping Egypt Chris to her face with a 2nd round beautiful KO. Those are our top 10 boxing knockouts in 2026. Some would say we have a couple entries this week. We just might. Let's start off with Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman. What a fight. We have many a highlight from this fight. Now, does this knockout deserve to be in our top 10 list? He hurt him. Yes. Big opponent. Yes. But the finish was lacking. Style points was lacking. Execution was lacking. He did get the win. He did get the TKO. But you guys be the judge. I don't know. I don't know if it joins our top 10 list, though. All right. Let me see these comments for the Navajo KO is better than Fremd. No way. Sorry, y'all. I was distracted by a tattoo hottie at work, says Octopus. Dakota emoji, says Octopus. Yeah, see, if you're a member, you get that Dakota emoji. Shout out to Jenver. What up, Jenver? I don't know what that means, but appreciate you pulling up and voicing yourself in the chat, brother. Lazy Bed MMA says, that reminds me, the bracket for this year's Road to UFC was released. But guys, let's go ahead and look at this sequence from Sebastian Fundora. I mean, almost dropped Keith Thurman there. Let's look at that again. How does he not drop right here? Look at this. Oosh. What balance from Keith Thurman. Woo. He's got legs under him, boy. How did he not touch the mat? That was a straight left right down the pipe. Oh, my Lord. And that's not the only, if you thought those are the only punches Keith Thurman took in this fight, you are about to be surprised, sir. Check this out. Let me make this bigger. I mean, look at Keith. Oh, Keith, no. Oh, Keith, no. Oh, no. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Oh. Man, that was the end of the round, surprisingly. That wasn't even the end of the fight. Yeah, it looked just like the end of the fight for those that actually saw the end of the fight. But no, that was not the end of the fight. Allow me to show you some more highlights from this fight. Oh. Sebastian, why, man? Just why? Oh, no. I couldn't even watch anymore. I had to get it out of there. And last but not least, I know what you came to see. You came to see the finish. To see if it stands up. Oh, man. Just hands on hands. That's actually how it ended. The referee just steps in and he's just like, nah, that's it. Yep. He just steps in. It wasn't the best looking knockout, but a very good knockout over a very good opponent. So shout out to Sebastian Fundora. Shout out to the Fundora. Shout out to Gabby. Shout out to Sebastian. Shout out to their parents. Shout out to the whole family. You got some killers over there. At middleweight, Yoeli Hernandez defeats Terrell Gaucher via 4th round TKO. Go ahead and watch this finish. I mean, whoa. Wowzers. Just kidding. No finish here. Psych. Look at this. Look at these. Just look at Hernandez just stand in that pocket and fire back. Just no worries of anything that Gaucher has coming back at him. Gaucher just shelling up, running for his life, essentially, while he just walks him down, styles on him, basically dances, and just puts him in the corner. I mean, I told you guys Hernandez was going to get Gaucher out of there. Gaucher, 38 years of age, tough as hell, but this man was coming in here to get a finish, and that's exactly what he does. Go ahead and watch it for yourself. Oh, Lord. Oh. Look at him just toying with him. Just toying with him. Just let me make it bigger. Oh. The referee was like, nah, that's it, brother. That, like, I don't want to see you get hurt, man. That's what it looked like the referee was saying to him. He's like, I don't want to see you get hurt, man. I just got to call that. This man was about to take you to hell. He was about to take you to hell, my sir. So, yeah, shout out to Yoanli Hernandez. He gets the win over Terrell Gaucher and a knockout win at that. Dakota, look, Octopus, I have one too, says Meat Rocket. And then Boxeo greater than MMA. Really? You think so? Wow. Shout out to Gergen Hansavanskin. I don't know how to say his name, but he defeats Cesar Navarro via 5th round TKO. I know how to watch his KO, though. I know how to watch him put hands on folks. Look at this. Look at this. Right. He's like, I'm playing fucking Undisputed right now, just spamming that right hand. If it lands and I got that little blue bar, I just keep hitting the same shit over and over again, bro. I just boom, 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 boom. Oh, look at him. Just put him in the corner. Just, oh, yeah. Referee, where were you? If I was the other guy, I would be like, referee, where the fuck were you, brother? I was in there fighting for my life. All right. And last knockout we'll show on this card, we have Brian Gonzalez defeating Brandon Medina. We don't actually have the knockout, but we have multiple highlights from our boy Brian Gonzalez. I mean, let's look at him just left hands, right hooks, just toying with him, walking him down slowly, edging his way in, just absolutely toying with this man. We all knew it was over from the start. Let's be honest. It was over from the start. I mean, and then we had this highlight. Come on. Just turns him around, made this man 360. How you going to make a man 360 in a boxing match? How you going to 360 another man in a boxing match? What is that? Oh, man, that was when I knew. I was like, oh, this is probably going to last like a couple more rounds. I was like, this one's cooked, brother. And then to finish it all off, we have this highlight from him. Just look at it. Just in and out, right hooks, left straights, has him almost turning with the shots that he lands and getting out of the way so easily. Just firing, getting out and just firing. Like, oh, man. Just getting out of the way and just firing. Like this guy's swinging at air the entire time, making him spin. Oh. Shout out to the Fundora Thurman card. Provided a lot of fun highlights, but that's not the only boxing card that we have for you, gang. That ain't it, people. We're not done here. Okay? Finally, Meat Rocket gets it, says Hammy. We had Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin Jr. Oh, yeah. We had some heavyweights. And boy, did these heavyweights deliver. Thank you, Moses Itauma, for making heavyweight great again, because all our heavyweight stars are now aging talents, have been there and done that. We needed some new blood. We have some guys, but we needed something to be excited about. And boy, is he something to be excited about. Check my man out. Oh, checks his watch. My man started the crack, broke him down, and look at the fucking sweat fly. Did you see the sweat fly? Tell me you saw the sweat fly. I'll let it go a third time so you can watch it. And then the bow, the showmanship, the everything. Oh. Was Triple H in the fucking center? What just happened? Oh, all I saw was water fly up. Oh, my. Shout out to Moses Itauma, man. Wow. Something to be excited about, indeed. All angle. Oh. And then the little one-hitter quitter to end it. And the way he falls, brother. The way he falls, brother. Look at this again. Gadoosh. See ya. Good night. That was the bedtime story. That was the bedtime story from Moses. That's a top 10. That's a top 10. Shout out to Brad Pauls also getting a knockout on this card. He defeats Shaquille Thompson via 9th round KO. I got some highlights from him as well for you, gang. Look, do the stanky leg. Do the stanky leg. The stanky leg was here, my friend. The stanky leg was here in attendance. What is it, 2000? The stanky, what is it, 2005? Do the stanky leg. Do the, damn, man. Shout out to Brad Pauls, providing highlights. We haven't seen dancing like that in boxing in quite some time, since Rolly Romero. Oh, yeah, you see it. I know you see it. And then he goes down. And for some reason, this referee lets this man back in here. I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward it. And it doesn't get better. It just doesn't get better. It just doesn't get better. Oh, ref, save him from him, please. Ref, what are you doing? What? I thought you were going to stop it, ref. I thought you were going to, ref, you're sick. Now he calls it. At least it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But yeah. Shout out to Brad Pauls. Shout out to Brad Pauls. We got a couple more knockouts. Liam Davies defeats Francesco Grandelli via 6th round TKO. Corner retirement. I don't think I have the finish here for you guys, but I definitely got a highlight. I definitely got a highlight. Oh, look at him. Look at him bloodied. Oh, puts him in the corner. Just swinging big and heavy. I wouldn't come out that corner either, brother. Look at this. Ooh, that right hand was straight down the middle. And he's swinging haymakers, brother. Oh, right hook over the top. Look at him. He's like, brother, look at my face. I'm good, man. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, Rev. I'd say I'm out of here too. I'd be like, man, I look a lot different than when I came in here. I'm done, Rev. Shout out to Josh Holmes. He defeats Alex Murphy via 1st round TKO. Here's a highlight for you. Here's a highlight for you. Oh, stiff. Oh, he's just spamming that 1-2. And now that 3-2. Referee separates him. And you're like, oh, man, this guy's going to put him out, right? Look at him. He's going to put him out, right? Come on. He's all pasty, but he's got some power, right? Does he, though? Does he have the power? Or is he about to get clapped? Oh, left hook. Left hook. Yeah, that's right. Tables have turned in this one. Yeah. Yeah, you thought, and then he comes back and then drops him again in the corner and ends it. That's right. What a comeback. What a comeback. Had to show that one. Shout out to Josh Holmes beating Alex Murphy. Beautiful. Beautiful sequence. I mean, how could you not revere that? How could you not revere that? I mean, he had him too. He was just spamming too much of the same attack, variations. And then he was like, let me show you what a varied attack looks like, my boy. That's what a varied attack looks like, my boy. And that's how it's going versus how it ended. Tough go. Tough go. I got 3 more knockouts for you guys to show. At lightweight, we have Michael Gomez Jr. He defeats Jordan Flynn via 3rd round TKO. Peep this. Oh, you know where it's going once you see somebody, celebrating like that. I'll refresh. I'll bite. Oh, look at that left hook, so clean. Ooh, this actually took a few shots. You would think it ended earlier because of the way he was landing, just had him cornered up, and the referee was in there so close, but he has to land quite a few more times before the referee sees the fight out of him. Separates him. Nice little hug action there. Pushes forward. He knows he's got him. The cracks have started. He's just got to break him down. And then boom, lands a right hand over the top, left hook. They both land. And then right hook over the top again. Right uppercut. He drops him a little bit. Another uppercut. And then the referee. Once you eat 2 uppercuts in a row, I'd probably end it too. I'm like, you should have seen the first one, brother. You couldn't. The second one should have told you to get off the ropes. You know what I mean? Let's show featherweight. Nelson Birchall defeats Ryan Griffiths via 9th round TKO. I felt like that's what oh no, that was Jordan Flynn. Yeah, so here's this one. Look at this. Oh, jabs him up in the corner pretty nicely. Oh, right hook. Also already on wobbly legs, puts him up against those ropes. I would have stepped in if I was the ref. At this point, this fight's over. He's not fighting, but yep, there it is. There it is. Just a little late, but you know, he still got there. He still got there. Classic boxing knockout, just barrage up against the ropes. And last but not least, final knockout I got for you guys is that super welterweight. John Joe Carrigan defeats Danny Costello via 3rd round TKO. Here you go. Look at this. Come on, boys. Let's swing these mitts, huh? Swing them. Ooh. Once your chin is that high, I know something bad's about to happen to you. That chin was up real high. Real high. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's the guy to. Oh, what a shot. At first right hand and then the 1-2 afterwards. Oh, that right hand was the beginning of the end. Pushes him off. And then right hand again. Oh, 1-2. Oh, and then he did a 2 with a left hook to the body. Oh, that was the last knockout I got for you guys. And those are all the knockouts of Moses Itauma and Jermaine Franklin Jr. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed those. And with that being said, we have to look at our top 10 knockouts in boxing for this year, don't we? Don't we? Finally, Hammy doesn't get it. And then Christian L in the chat. What up, Christian L? We got to show our top 10. This is the new list for boxing knockouts in 2026. In the 1 spot, still holding it down, Brandon Figueroa. In the 2 spot, still holding it down, Bruce Carrington. In the 3 spot, holding it down, Dalton Smith over Subriel Matias. In the 4 spot, joining the list is Moses Itauma defeating Jermaine Franklin Jr. via 5th round KO. 4 spot, if you believe that knockout deserves to be higher, I humbly tell you you're wrong. The stakes on these 3 fights above it are higher. They are for belts as well, and they were against much better opponents. In the 5 spot, Lorenzo Parra defeats Elijah Pierce via 2nd round KO. In the 6th spot, Bektimur Mikuziev defeats Senag Beko via 7th round KO. In the 7th spot, Keyshawn Davis defeats Jermaine Ortiz via 12th round KO, dropping down a spot are all these guys. In the 8th spot, Stephen Butler defeats Ramadan Hosseini via 2nd round KO. In the 9th spot, dropping down, Muhammad Al-Akel defeats David Calabro via 2nd round KO. And still holding down her 10th spot, Jade Jones defeats Egypt Chris via 2nd round KO. Okay, so that is our top 10 list in boxing on the year. If you think any of those should be higher on the list, if any were left off the top 10 list that should be, and any are on the list that shouldn't be, please voice your opinions in the comments. Share with a friend. Time code share with a friend and let them see it for themselves. Okay. Don't be afraid to share this with your friend, foe, whatever, people. We show the TKOs. All right. And those are all the knockouts I have for y'all this week. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now, with that being said, we got to look at what's happening this coming week. We got to see what knockouts are on the horizon, don't we? So first, let's start with MMA, shall we? let's do some picks on UFC Vegas 115. Now, strictly speaking, the guys in the main event do have knockouts on their record, but not overwhelmingly so. So first, let's go ahead and look at Moicano and Duncan. Now, Duncan, lots of knockouts on his record. We'll be happy to see. We have a sub over Terrence McKinney and a decision over Rimbeski and a sub over Vucenic, yes. But if you go back to 2024, oh, shit, more subs. Sorry. 2 more subs. He lost to Manuel Torres and then sub Balagiaki. And more decisions in 2023. So not a lot of TKOs in his record. But if you look, he actually has a lot of knockouts on his record, surprisingly so. So Duncan actually has 7 TKO wins. But that being said, and Moicano does have 3 TKO losses. But that being said, I don't see TKO possibility. I just wanted to mention this fight because it's possibility with the fact that Duncan does have 7 TKO wins and Moicano does have 3 TKO losses, and the fact that a ground and pound ability is possible for Moicano, because if you look back at Moicano, you can see back in 2024, he has a TKO win over BSD and another TKO win over Jalen Turner. So could this be that new leaf Renato Moicano? I don't know. I'm just saying that a TKO isn't likely, and I don't think a TKO in this fight will be making any of my parlays, but a TKO is possible, and it should be mentioned. Tabitha Ricci is another fight I should talk about. She got a TKO in a recent fight, but not a person that I think will be providing TKOs for us. Now let's get into the people that I do think will be providing TKOs for us. Okay, let's start first with Ethan Ewing. I know I'm throwing myself off the bridge with this one, but let's do it. Ethan Ewing, a majority of his wins are by KO, guys. So let's look at Ethan's tapology. 6 wins of his 9? 6 of his 9 wins are by KO. That's almost 70%, gang. All right. That's a lot of wins by KO. The Carrillo fight, the Vidrinas fight, the Bland fight. Wellmaker, he almost put down. Don't forget, he almost knocked out Wellmaker. Okay. Now, if you look at Estevam, I know he's undefeated. So not likely to be the guy that gets KO'd by Ethan Ewing. But Ethan Ewing has surprised us before. Knockout possibility in this fight, because if you look at Estevam's tapology, he's got 4 TKO wins himself. Okay? So I'm just saying TKO ability in this fight. I'm not saying it'll be making my clubber parlay, but TKO ability in this fight. Another fight that has TKO ability but may not be going into my clubber parlay per se, okay, is on the prelims. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not on the prelims. Is it on the main card? Am I tripping? Where's Ruchala at, bro? Where did the fight get canceled? Where's this guy? Oh, there he is. All right, Robert Ruchala, 11-2, 16-3, right? Now, you're going to think I'm crazy when I tell you he only has 3 KO wins. And 4 KO, 3 KO wins, and I'm considering him for a KO. Even though he has 3 sub wins and 5 wins by decision. You know, you'd be like, why are you taking my KO? Well, go ahead and look at his last 3 wins. I think something clicked for him where he's like, they want excitement. I'm not going to be this grappler that you see down here. I'm not going to be this decision guy that you see over here. I'm going to start getting finishes, and I'm going to get to the UFC. And I'm going to try to continue this style when I'm here, is my opinion on this. Because he has a knockout over Lam Eskiev, over Kamarik, over Formella, whatever, right? All these knockouts. He obviously lost to Gomes in his first fight in the UFC, yes. But Gomes is a wet blanket fighter. He's going to make you fight to a decision. This Jose Delano guy, that's a lot of finishes, my guy. That's 9 finishes and 16 wins. So finish heavy. I'm thinking we're getting into that fire. I'm thinking a Ruchala TKO is possible here. So, especially since he's on a 3-fight KO streak, I got to consider myself a Robert Ruchala TKO. So, Robert Ruchala, only 27 years of age. He's got the reach advantage, as you can see here, 72 inches to 70 and a half. I got to roll with my guy. Okay, so Robert Ruchala TKO might make it into my Clubber TKO parlay. Not sure about it. One that I think will absolutely make it into my Clubber TKO parlay. Shout out to the heavyweights. If you guys know the trend of my Clubber parlays, I ain't choosing the motherfucking little guys. Okay, I'm not choosing your featherweights. I'm not choosing your fucking flyweights. I'm choosing your heavyweights. I'm choosing your middleweights. I'm choosing your light heavyweights. And your heavyweights, middleweights, light heavyweights. You know why? Because the human body's not supposed to take that force. All right? And I'm going with the odds. And that's why Guilherme Pat and Thomas Peterson fight and TKO, or Guilherme Pat to get a TKO, is my bet on the night. Look at these discrepancies, boys and girls. 31 to 31. Yeah, that's not what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the 6'5" to 6'1". Let's talk about that 4-inch height advantage, right? Weight, 15 pounds he's got on him. So almost 20-pound weight advantage. By the time he gets in there, it'll probably be higher than 265, maybe close to 280. So he'll have like a 30-pound weight advantage. And a 7-inch reach advantage, 81 inches to 74-inch reach. Brother, we're taking the Guilherme Pat TKO. Why? Why am I also taking it? Oh, was that not enough convincing for you? Allow me to get to his tapology. God damn it. Why I really have to type it in? You should just be a top link, baby. Don't make me type it in. Guilherme Pat, go ahead and look at this man. He looks like Vitor Petrino they finalized him. They were like, oh, we fixed what we got wrong with Vitor. We have this guy now. Guilherme. Guilherme Pat. Yeah, see? Petrino Pat. You see what I'm getting at here? But anyways, look at his KOs. 4 KOs. All right. 2 decision wins, yes, but 4 KOs in his 6 victories. All right, now let's look at Thomas Peterson. Okay? I don't care about scheduling an appointment. Fuck off. 10-4. I wonder how many of his losses are by KO. Ooh, look at that. 3 of them. 3 of his 4 losses are by KO. We're rolling with the Guilherme Pat KO, baby. Guilherme Pat KO. That's going in the Clubber parlay. You can bet your sweet ass it is. All right, that's what's going down. And last but not least, we got to look at the Bekoev KO. Let's look at him. He's kicking off the card. I don't know if it's going to end up in any of my TKO parlays. Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Sorry. I don't know if it's going to end up in any of my TKO props, but he's taking on Tresean Gore, who's 6-4, brother. Yeah, 6-4, and he's 20-4. He's got 14 more wins. He's got more wins than this guy has fights. Okay. Similar age, similar height, similar everything, right? He is lacking in reach. Ground and pound ability still there. Okay. Now let's look at Bakayev. 20-4, 8 KOs, 8 subs. He could do it either way. So maybe by finish is your prop. He'll probably end up in the new Clubber Subber Dubber parlay. If you guys don't already know, I won't be doing a Clubber and a Subber and a Dubber parlay. It'll be a Clubber Subber Dubber parlay where I do 1 KO, 1 sub, and 1 by finish. You can bet your sweet ass that this will probably be the guy by finish. Bakayev by finish. Okay. He only has 4 decision wins and his losses by decision. I don't think Tresean Gore beats him. And Tresean Gore, of his 4 losses, half of them are by KO. All right. I think he gets KO'd by Bakayev. Okay, so Azamat Bakayev TKO is entirely possible. That's going to be one of my finish props. Bakayev finish, Bakayev TKO, all those things. And basically, that's it for the UFC Vegas 115 card in terms of TKOs, guys. All right? But that's not it. We got Wilder versus Chisora. Now, some of y'all are probably thinking I'm going to go TKO off rip because it's a Wilder fight. It's a Chisora fight. Not me. I'm going Chisora decision, bro. I don't think there's going to be a lot of knockouts in boxing this weekend. Now, fight NKO is probably your best bet here. I'm not going to lie to you. Wilder going the distance, probably not a good bet. But I'm just saying my bet, I think will be a smart bet, will be my Chisora decision. It's probably a fight NKO, whether it's Chisora or Wilder, and the odds are probably dog shit on that as well. I'm just letting you know that right now. Okay? But my bet where I see a lot of value is Chisora decision. Keep in mind that Chisora is 36-13, 23 KOs. He is 42, 6'1", 74-inch reach. He's on a 3-fight win streak and usually loses and wins by decision as of late. Okay, so that's the reason I'm rolling with that Chisora decision. All right, it just makes sense to me. Maybe it doesn't make sense to you. It makes sense to me. Maybe fight NKO is the obvious decision, and I probably will have that in a parlay because I can't imagine that the odds on that are going to be too forgiving to me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to roll with that. I'm gonna have to roll with fight NKO and Chisora decision. Keep in mind that Wilder's 44-4-1 with 43 KOs. Yeah, 3 of his 4 losses are by KO as well, which is a good reason to go with the fight NKO. But that one decision loss and that one draw is on my mind. I'm just saying. He is 40 as well, but he's 6'7" with an 83-inch reach. So he's coming in there with a 9-inch reach advantage and a 6-inch height advantage. All right. But his last KO was in 2025. He hasn't gotten back-to-back wins since 2019. All right. So this would be his first back-to-back win since 2019 if he did somehow get this win over Derek Chisora. I'm just going to be rolling with the Chisora decision and the fight NKO. And those are my picks on Deontay Wilder and Derek Chisora. Moving on. We have Lauren Price and Stephanie Pinheiro Aquino. Okay? Guess what? Ain't no KOs happening here. Price, 9-0, 2 KOs, 31 years of age, only 5'5". These ladies are small. They're little tiny ones. All right? Unanimous decision over Natasha Jonas her last time out. She was displaying some heavy hands there, but, she looked adorable swinging little hands. She's not knocking nobody out. All right? And Aquino is 10-0, 3 KOs. She is 35, so a little on the older end, which leans KO for me. But keep in mind that she's 5'9", the taller of the two, easier to get out of the way. Use your length to get out of the way. And then she is on a win streak as well. Problem is, she was on a 4-fight losing streak in amateurs before she went pro. So she's on a 10-fight win streak, whereas Lauren Price is on a much longer win streak because she was on a win streak in amateurs and took her win streak into the pros where she is now 9-0. So she's on a longer win streak, Lauren Price. My bet is Price decision. Okay, that's my bet for that one. And last but not least, the last boxing card of the weekend is Caroline Dubois and Terry Harper. All right. Again, these ladies, half their wins essentially by KO, majority by decision. I'm rolling with the decision. I'm rolling with Dubois decision. Dubois 12-0-1, 25, 5'5", 67-inch reach. She's coming off 6 decision wins in a row. More reason to go with the decision, but maybe she surprises us with a TKO here. Terry Harper, 16-2-2, 6 KOs. She's 29 at 5'8" with a 65-inch reach, so she's a little taller but a shorter reach. She's won 2 in a row by decision, but she was retired by Sandy Ryan in 2024. And if Sandy Ryan could retire you, I have to be able to think that Caroline Dubois with her heavy hands and big, powerful strikes will be able to do it as well. So I got my eye on a Dubois TKO, but Dubois decision probably is my smartest bet in this one. And that is what I got for you on the Caroline Dubois Terry Harper card, which leads us to the end of our show. And the last thing that I got to tell you guys, but let me get into this chat. Yo, Gav, what's up? I'm on lunch. What up, Nikki V? How you doing? What's good, chat? Good weekend, but shut the fuck up and watch the fights, baby. I can't wait for TKO Thursdays, says Meat Rocket. Every time I hear arm reach, I think of how crazy it was for John Jones to have an 84.5-inch reach, right? And then remember how the announcer called Peterson Thomas Jefferson that one time when he won? I do remember that. because somebody Jefferson was fighting on the same card. I believe it was a Peterson and a Jefferson fighting on that same card. Nikki V says Professor Gaff in the house. Oh yeah. And then that was crazy. Grasso got the TKO. I know that was awesome. She's a top 10er now. You could bet your sweet ass that Alexa Grasso is a top 10 knockout of the year with that one. Did you know Trayshawn Gore is related to Al Gore? Says me Rocket. Stop. And then Wilder's going to get killed. Do you think so? Chisora is a problem. And so is Wilder. Wilder long, got the reach advantage, got the height advantage to be able to stay out. But Chisora likes to bully and stay on the inside. You might be right. And then Lazy says 6'7". And then Nikki says Wilder's shot. He went on a trip into his mind with the help of drugs, and now the fighter is gone. Sweet Caroline. Yeah, maybe I should go with the Caroline TKO. You never know. But yeah, Chisora or fight on TKO, but Chisora decisions is intriguing me, bro. I don't know. This could be one of those. So yeah, if you're looking for a clubber parlay, I won't be officially putting one out anymore. It's just too high risk to call all the KOs on a card, and the value just isn't there. Maybe I'll secretly still put it in myself, but I won't be putting it out for value anymore, just because it's something that just seems like it won't ever hit, and it's just more units down, and it just doesn't look good on the channel. So we're killing the clubber and the subber parlays and the dubber parlays, but we will have a clubber subber dubber parlay, just one in its entirety. So it'll either include one KO, one sub, and one takedown, or one KO, one sub, one finish, something like that, but one of each. But yeah, this is the clubber parlay of the week. If you're so inclined to just take all the KOs, I would probably go with the Ruchala KO. His last 3 wins are by TKO. I would go with the Guilherme Pat TKO. 4 of his 6 wins by TKO, and Peterson does have 3 TKO losses. And I'd go with Bakayev TKO, because Bakayev has 8 wins by TKO, 16 wins by finish, and Gore has been KO'd twice. Okay, so yeah, that would be my clubber parlay of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Don't forget to tune in to our last show of the week. We still got hump day. I don't know if we'll be continuing all these shows throughout after, we'll see the turnouts on these shows, but I don't know if we'll be continuing all of these shows unless, we start to get some public interest. It is what it is. These shows take a lot to do throughout the week, and they take very long to do. But if the demand is there, we will supply as always. I appreciate every single one of you that pulls up to this stream every single week and shows it love. Lazy, Nikki V, Meat Rocket, Christian L, Hammy, Jenver, Octopus, Luke, Cosmo, We Fight All Night, John Ray, Tanner, all the guys, all Richland, all the guys. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I'm getting on out of here. I'm going to eat something, watch a little bit of fights, maybe a little bit of anime, maybe take aioli to the beach, depending on how cold it is. We'll see how you feel. I'm having a good rest of my day. I hope you have a good rest of yours. It's TKO Tuesday, baby. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. We're trying to get to 800. So if you can share this with a friend that likes to watch TKOs, likes to be updated on the combat sports fight sphere, well, please go ahead and share this channel and tell them to go ahead and subscribe and become a member as well. Like the video, guys, on your way out. Thank you. Don't forget, we got merch, Clubber Subber Dubber tees all day. Don't forget to follow on social. That's where we put out the cut downs and all that other stuff. And don't forget to catch me putting belt to ass on the main card minute. Follow both channels. Show them both love, please. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. This was TKO Tuesday. I'm out.